At long last, the final build of Mother 2 Deluxe is out. It's finally out. I did a playthrough of this. This has been such a long, ongoing journey that my first playthrough of this, Undertale wasn't even out yet. That's how long ago this was. But we're finally here, and the final build of Mother 2 Deluxe has finally been released. If you have no idea what Mother 2 Deluxe is, it's a ROM hack of Earthbound. There's more changes than I could even think to list here. So just sit back, enjoy the ride. I will show you everything you need to know to beat this game. This will be the Quintessential walkthrough, Let's Play, of Mother 2 Deluxe. I am the self-proclaimed king of Mother 2 Deluxe, so if you're struggling at all during this playthrough, look no further than this Let's Play. So let's start a brand new game. Brand new game of Mother 2 Deluxe. We'll have fast text speed. We'll have stereo sound. What flavor text will we have? I think I might just stick with the plain text. It'll be generic old plain text. I'm also gonna have the plain generic names. Like, so much has changed in the final build of Mother 2 Deluxe that the last playthrough I did is borderline obsolete. Like, there's so much new stuff. So we're gonna give the chosen four... We're gonna just go with all the default names here. And here's a change for a default name. Pooh is now... It's still pronounced as Pooh, but it's got, like, the accent on the U. So it's still Pooh. It just isn't spelled like Pooh. Like, you know. So our dog's name is Runt. All the names are also the don't care names. If you didn't realize, Mother 2 Deluxe, it also has translation that's more accurate to the Japanese text. So in this case, instead of the dog being King, the first don't care name is Runt. Favorite homemade food? We're gonna have steak, which is a delicious homemade food, let me tell you. My favorite thing is Spirit. So there we go, without any further ado. Let's get this first leg of the Mother 2 Deluxe journey on its way. Oh man, I'm so excited this is finally out and I could show you guys this. Like, Messianic, the hack creator, like, if I'm not wearing a hat, I just have, like, this tube-style bandana, but hats off to him, working tirelessly on Mother 2 Deluxe last year, 2020. And I did my fair share of beta testing, so... I've probably played through Mother 2 Deluxe more than I played through original Earthbound by this point. And I played through original Earthbound a lot of times. At least a dozen times. So I'm hoping to show you a lot of tricks, too, that you might not have known about Earthbound. I've actually been doing a separate series where I do short-form videos about, like, here's this thing about Earthbound. Some of them will be relevant for Mother 2 Deluxe. Other ones won't work. So your mileage may vary. But here we go, let's get started. Let us get started. So we're gonna... The meteor woke us up. So you're also gonna notice that, you know, there is a present here. I'm not gonna collect it now, just because you do get a bit of flavor text if you don't collect it from an unlikely source. But as you can see right here, Tracy, she has a nameplate. All relevant characters will have a nameplate in Mother 2 Deluxe. Hey bro, did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? I was terrified, Tracy. Sorry to see it woke you up as well. And there's our mom. There's Mother Dearest. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? Because a meteorite woke me up, but you can sleep through a meteorite crashing next to the house, apparently. What was that noise? Ness, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out. Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. I refuse to change out of my jammies, but I just wanted to show you this bit of text. Alright, we are back in our jammies, because I want to be comfortable when I'm exploring meteorites. You gotta have your jammies on. So this sign here, south of the suburbs of Onit. I hadn't pointed this out yet, but there's actually not, like, the check or talk to signs in the, like in the menu here. So all you have to do is just hit the regular button. You can still hit L if you want. But that's unnecessary. It just goes straight to the text. Haunted police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We're going for the Guinness record. And like I said, all the text is more accurate to the Japanese translation, unless it doesn't make sense in English. Like if certain things were kept the way it sounds in the English translation, just because it sounds better to English ears. Like the pencil eraser, for instance. It's not an octopus eraser, it's still the pencil eraser. Is probably the best example of this. Don't panic, it's just a, what? Meteorite that, who? Fell. I just wanna, what? Go home. Well, go home then, policeman. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation way too seriously. Well, I'm gonna see if it does or not. Did you hear the Big Bang? I hear a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going to try to be the first to get there. Alright, I'll race you. 1, 2, go! Haha! I got a head start. I don't think he's gonna get there before us. Do you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. Then I just don't, and the cop's like, eh. They don't pay me enough for this. A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around, and I'm hungry. I hate my job. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? No. It is my quest. That up there is a buttered bread roll. It's not a bread roll. I'm not gonna grab it yet, though, because there's an enemy at the very start of the game that steals items from you, and if you get that right now, I promise you, that enemy will steal your bread roll. So just don't even get it yet. Hey, you! Don't you know what time it is? I don't know, it's dark o'clock. It's not very light out. So here we have Liar Exaggerate. Treasure Hunter, this is Liar Exaggerate's house, see? I wasn't Liar. This guy's a liar. Hey, Ness. Hey, buddy. A meteorite fell down and went BOOM! It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you, whoops! I almost told you about my, by the way, Ness, did you check my billboard? I was right there when I checked it, man. I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? I mean, that's an honest living, isn't it? For a liar. That's honest work. That meteorite looks different than usual. That looks different than the meteorites that always crash by here. It's strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh. Ooh. Nice timing, Ness. Will you do something about Porky? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends. But aren't you two neighbors? Come on, help me out here. Then if we talk to him again. And you live to the house next to his, I see. A convenience friendship. Clear out, get out of my way, clear out, get out of my way, clear out, get out of my way, clear out, of way out, get my... I mean, whoops, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way. Shh, shh. That man is leaking air, help him. And as you notice here, in Earthbound, his name is Pokey, but it's actually a mistranslation. It's supposed to be Porky, because everyone in that family, like the father is oily mincemeat, the mother is lardna, and then Picky is still Picky. I guess that's because, like, he doesn't like to eat, I guess, is why he's picky. Hey, Ness, don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops, I mean the officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Porky, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. But yeah, there's Captain Strong up there. We can't get to the meteorite yet, but we can go back. I'm not sure if you actually have to talk to Porky, I forget. You might not have to. But since you come all that way, you might as well. You might as well talk to your friend. Your best buddy, Porky. Porky Mincemeat. How well known is that that's his last name, Porky Mincemeat? I don't feel like it's touched upon too often. Hey, Mom. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. No, Mom. Oh, Ness, you don't understand the importance of a good night's sleep. I do, Mom. I just like being a rebellious kid. Alright, let's scoot off to bed. There's nothing to see here. Later that night. What could possibly be going on? We get some pretty sweet, knockin' beats here. I think. They say it's an annoying knock. And I mean, it would be pretty annoying because, like, there's no way that's a one-handed knock. Like, you gotta be double-fisting that knock. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. See, Tracy doesn't like it. She's knocking the knock. My land. Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? I mean, you were already up, Mom. I also never questioned how your mom doesn't seem to have a bedroom. But maybe it's on, like, the second floor. It's actually a 3-floor house. But you just never go to the second floor. That's what I'm going to say. The phone has beep to say. I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just gonna lie still for now. Hey, wait, it's Porky. What could Porky possibly want? Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks. They're the local ruffians. And they were going really wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I'll get spanked 100 times. That's a lot of times to get spanked. In regular Earthbound, I probably don't need to tell you this, but in regular Earthbound, he says something to the effect of, like, I'm really gonna get it when Dad comes home. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? No. If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. Will you come with me? No. I want to hear what you're gonna say. Okay, I won't say anything to hurt you, but thou must. Okay. Okay, good money, let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? I know that dog is unreliable, but you should take Runt along. The worn-out bat in Tracy's room could help out in a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change your jammies before you leave. Yes, unfortunately, you have to change out of your jammies now. What's the fun in that? So we'll go back downstairs, talk to her sister. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. Ness got a cookie. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want me to hang on to something? No, thank you. Be careful. Yeah, you're cool. Yeah, you notice how she's not like, yeah, you're cool, whatever. It's not supposed to be dismissive. It just got translated that way for some reason. But if you notice Porky over here, you're not taking anything on her big adventure? Why don't you look around for your worn-out bat or something? Can you believe Porky actually helping us? He won't let you leave if you don't grab the worn-out bat. Like, were you even aware that he does that? Furthermore, if you grab the worn-out bat and don't equip it, there's even more text. So we'll grab the worn-out bat. Not equip it. And Porky will have this to say. Leave you in suspense. Sorry about giving you this game-type advice, but you should equip your weapon. Do you know what equip means? No. It means use or wear. You must equip items in order to use or wear them. Equip is used a lot in games like this, but you already knew that. How do you know I already knew that, Porky? Alright, you go out in front. Let's get going. So yeah, he has those 2 bits of dialogue. So Porky was actually being nice to you. So, like, I mean, it is to his own... Like, it is self-serving to a degree, because he wants you to fight for him to help get his brother. But still, I thought that was interesting. That text is there. Let's go talk to the phone, aka our dad. Ness answers the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Make hay while the sun shines. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it! Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? I can't not have my ATM card. I don't think there's actually a way to remove it from your inventory. Or even have anyone else hold it in this one. Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. Wah! So let's talk to our mom. Yeah, you're cool. Okay, I'm preemptively talking to our mom. Here's another interesting addition to Mother 2. Well, first, let's have a fight first. Let's fight this coil snake, because it really wants to fight us. We engage the coil snake. So you may also notice that all of the sprites are touched up, some of which are enlarged. I'm not sure which ones are even enlarged. Like, mostly the bosses are enlarged, but some of the regular enemies are as well. I've just kind of lost context for it, it's been so long. And we also got a cookie, which is great, because I'm going to show you another trick that you may not know about. When I found this trick out, I'm going to show you, it like blew my mind. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. If you come back here and talk to your mom, check this out. You're hungry already? Why don't you have some steak? Pork, you don't like steak, do you? Too bad. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. However, here, sweetie, I packed some leftover steak for you. Ness got some steak. So let's look at it in the help text. You get to bring your favorite food along with you. You only get to bring one. Steak. Ness's favorite food, steak. When eaten, you recover about 150 HP. Ness completely recovers his HP when eating this. So you can only have one in your inventory at a time. So just use it when you need it. Okay, and these are the rest of the enemies. So let's start with the runaway dog. Or the ungrateful dog, as it is now known. In Mother 2 Deluxe, to be more accurate. To the translation, like I said. Oh, we got a very fortunate smash hit there. Did we even take our dog along? I might get KO'd already. Well, let's eat our steak. I died already. That's what I get for not bringing my dog friend along. But yeah, on top of everything else, Mother 2 Deluxe is much harder. So that's something to bear in mind. So be sure to bring your pupper friend along. And I don't believe we used our steak. But also in Mother 2 Deluxe, when you die, you don't lose half your money. You get to keep all your money. So you don't have to worry about stashing your money in the ATM, you can just carry it all around with you. So that's a nice, convenient thing. So let's wander back around, let's exact revenge. Maybe we should fight the spiteful crow first. So let's wander around. Because I have an ulterior motive as well. Okay, let's fight this coil snake and gain a level. I'll cut this battle. There we go, coil snake became tame, and we gained a level. Good offense, and our life up A. Let's just use a life up A now. Life up A actually costs less PP in Mother 2 Deluxe, it's 4 instead of 5. So let's see if we can, let's see if we can exact revenge on this dog. Excuse me, let's do an attack, an immediate attack. There, run with the smash. Ooh, smashes for everybody. There, we exacted revenge on that very ungrateful dog that took our life. And it also dropped a buttered bread roll, which is great. Because right now I have the ulterior motive of filling up my inventory. We need 9 more. So I'm going to wander around till we find a spiteful crow. Alright, here we go. Here's... Well, I say I keep saying spiteful crow. The detestable crow. Who knitted his brow. This enemy can steal from you. But this enemy will also drop a cookie 100% of the time. My ulterior motive of filling my inventory will be most easily met with this spiteful crow. So I'm gonna go off screen for a bit. I'm gonna get my inventory filled. And then I will meet you back when we have ourselves a nice and full inventory. Full of cookies, most likely. Alright, so off-screen, we leveled up to level 4. And also, at level 4, you learn the shield spell, Shield Alpha, which lowers physical attack damage by 3 attacks. Unless you get smashed, then it breaks through the shield. But that'll come in handy early on. Also, we got all but one of our inventory slots filled up, because we'll either find a cookie on the way from a crow, or we'll just collect the buttered bread roll from the present. But one other thing that occurred to me to show you right now is, say we look at the cookie. When eaten, you recover about 10 HP. Tastes great with chocolate chips. So condiments actually are useful in Mother 2 Deluxe. There's no guesswork. It straight up tells you what condiments goes with what, so try those out. I'm gonna dodge that. Gonna dodge that there coil snake. There we have it. Now we have ourselves a full inventory. I mean, let's just use it, because we're gonna fight this spiteful crow here. Right here. Apologies, they're detestable crows, not spiteful crows. That we will get the jump on. Also, I may as well show this. If you get the jump on an enemy in Mother 2 Deluxe, you can just run away. And it always works. It had been so long since I played Earthbound that I didn't remember that you can jump an enemy in Earthbound and still not run away. That happened to me when I was playing regular Earthbound earlier this week. I jumped, I believe it was a cop and a dog in Tucson, and tried to run, it wouldn't let me. But Mother 2 Deluxe, if you jump an enemy, you get to run 100% of the time. There, and we even threw away a cookie, got another buttered bread roll. So we may as well just eat another cookie and get this bread roll here in a second. This, that, there bread roll. Of the buttered variety. So let's just eat a cookie here. Replace it with the bread roll. Let's talk to Liar Exaggerate again. Hey, Ness. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. Oh, I guess I have to talk to him on the way back. But thank you for the hint, Liar Exaggerate. Actually telling us the truth there, I don't know what got into him. We make it this far. Oh, if I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. So now let's talk to Porky's brother, Picky. What? Oh, you woke me up. Porky, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Porky got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad you're okay at least, pardon me. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Jeez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. There's the big brother and then there's the older brother. Not mutually exclusive. So one other thing I want to point out right now is the way I have this set up is I'm playing the game from the second controller. So if you didn't know, you can actually play Earthbound 2-player. Like, you can plug in the first and second controller and both of you can control the game. Which I don't know why Nintendo didn't market that. Like, I think if people knew it was technically a 2-player RPG, I think more people would have went for it. I don't know if it works with a multi-tap, though. I've never tried it. Let me know if you know. But I'm going to show you something cool here in a second that I just found out about, like, last month. This game never ceases to amaze me with the stuff that I still find out about it 25 years later. Do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a rhinoceros beetle flying around? Yes, I do. Yes, you can hear it. If you push select on the second controller during this part with the light, you can make it do tricks. So this is me hitting select. It'll take a second. But you just keep hitting select with the second controller plugged in. Look at that. That's just in the game. Why? I don't know, but it is. That's not even the only part. There's another part where that happens later that I'll talk about. I skipped past some of the text because I was hammering select, but BuzzBuzz says a mysterious legend exists in the future I'm from. It goes, should the boy reach the place, the just one will find the light. The flow of time will shatter the nightmare boulder, creating a path of light. My sharp hunch says that you, Ness, are that boy. Geeg's evil plan must already be underway in parts of the Earth. There should still be time if you begin your fight at once. What's most important is wisdom, courage, and your friends. According to the legend, 3 boys and 1 girl defeat Geeg. I can fill you in on the details later. Let's go. Don't worry. Did you listen to what I just said? Yes. Thanks for listening to my long story. You're as exceptional as I expected you to be. But yeah, it never occurred to me to try to play this two-player. There's no indication that you can. I don't think it says anywhere on the box. Then that is in. You can just play with the light. Ness, looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart's almost pounding right out of my chest. Okay, so I need to make sure I pick up that buttered bread roll on the way back. Because like I said, when I found this trick out. Ness, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later? Alone? And I suppose while we're taking this long journey back, now would be a good time to tell you that... What is it that I want to tell you? I'm gonna upload a video tomorrow about how exactly you patch the game so you can play Mother 2 Deluxe for yourself. That'll likely come tomorrow. Then I'll do another part of this walkthrough sometime thereafter. Might be a few days, but we will be playing through the whole thing. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Geeg's plan. But, Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. There was a fan theory on the Starman.net forums that said that Buzz might actually be Ninten from Mother 1, because of, like, text like this. You're no longer a hero, just a useless insect. You foiled Geeg's plans before. It's just... I know he says he's, like, from 10 years in the future or whatever, but... I just find that interesting. An interesting notion. I'll stomp you hard. But here we get to see some different mechanics. We have Son of Starman, who's actually a tinier Starman. Look at him, he's so cute. But Buzz is gonna do Psi Shield Sigma. Protect us all with the Psychic Shield. I don't know, picky new magic spell. But shortly here, Son of Starman tried PK Beam. PK Beam is in Mother 2 Deluxe. But the Franklin badge also deflects PK Beam. On top of Lightning. So that'll come in extra handy later. So Ness is now level 5. Yeah, and we got some experience and some PP. That's great. He's taking a big chance there. He was a hired assassin that came from 10 years in the future to eliminate me. So we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Geeg, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent, due to Geeg's influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. So let's just double check. We have a full inventory. Excellent. Also, gonna open this mailbox. Because you can do that now. Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. Listen to this sound effect. Really, that was 100 spankings right there, if I ever heard them. By the way, I'd be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We loaned your father a lot of money. May have been hundreds of trillions or thereabouts. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. I'm fed up with how generous to a fault my husband is. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Then Buzz has a death wish. For some reason. Eek! A pesky toilet fly. Die and go to hell. No, to heaven. No, Buzz. We hardly knew ye. Ugh. Turns out I'm much weaker than I thought. But don't concern yourself with me. You must set out on your adventure. Oh, right. Before you go, listen to my dying words. To defeat Geeg, you will need to unite the Earth's power with your own. There are 8 locations on Earth that are your places, that will draw out your power and strengthen you. One of these locations is in Onet. It's a place called Giant Step, so go there first, Ness. Do you understand? I do. Excellent. You're a bright young lad. So, oh, the pain. I think I'm about to die. But before I do, I must give you this. It's the Sound Stone. It's a great item that will absorb the sound from each of the 8 your places on the Earth. Bet you're happy to get it, huh? This is why I wanted to max out my inventory. Now then, I'm about to die now, but do you want to hear that all over again? No, I don't. That's a relief. But then Buzz, this happens. What the? Seems you have too many things to carry already. Since you can't take it, I'll give it to your sister. In the blink of an eye like magic, she'll have it. So Buzz gives Tracy the Sound Stone. It's dawn outside now. That doesn't matter to me now that I'm on my deathbed. Now this is the weird part, because... Like, first off, I'm kind of surprised that Buzz isn't like, get rid of something. But no, he sends it to Tracy. What surprises me is you don't actually have to get it from Tracy. If you just go to the sanctuary, your place, you just record the melodies anyway. So now you get an extra inventory space for the rest of the game, so long as you just don't go and speak with Tracy directly. And you know how precious inventory space is in Mother 2, aka Earthbound. So there we have it. That was the intro. That was the intro sequence of Mother 2 Deluxe. So I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. Like I said, I'm gonna do a how-to video very soon, in case you're not sure how to patch Mother 2 Deluxe to play it for yourself. But I'll have a link to the description to where the patch is on starman.net. So if you have any questions at all, I would love to answer them for you. And stay tuned for the next episode of Mother 2 Deluxe. That's all I have to say. Say fuzzy pickles, and have yourself a pleasant evening.